Share, I would like to express my views over a couple of topics. The very first topic that named pretty different one, dependence. And in addition to, you know what? As a matter of fact, the thing is that you know what? The alternatives of dependence are dependent, or depends. Okay, and in addition to, you know what, my very second topic, that is about doctor, teachers, and nurses, and lawyers. They have been they have been running their work only for money. They have been doing their work only for money. So today I would like to express my views over this one as well. So let's get the ball rolling on these topics firstly. Even yet there is no follower of mine. Okay, before I begin with any sort of topic, let me familiarize you with something else which is related to me completely. Okay, so today I was and I am and I have been brutally shaken by something. Something happened. Something greatly happened, and that had touched my heart greatly. And so, due to it, I have been crestfallen, FLEVO, and in addition to, I have been sinking in the abyss of frustration, and I sink in gloom as well. Okay, so let me familiarize you with the topics firstly. Okay, so dependence. What is the meaning of dependence? It meant to depend upon someone for getting the work done or for going to the school. Okay, let me give you the instances of this. Okay, so for instance, if I want to go to school, so I would like to go to the school with the help of bus, or even by the bus, or in the bus, or by bus. Okay, and so what it meant, that I am completely dependent on bus for going to the school. Okay, very firstly, by bus or in the bus. By the bus, it is incorrect. By bus is correct, and in the bus is correct. Okay, and in addition to, you know what, for opening the door, if I call my mom, so it meant that I am completely dependent on my mom for getting the door opened. And furthermore, the next thing is that if I want the fresh attires, even the washed attires, so for that I would call my mom and I would give her this task of washing the attires and robes. So what it meant? It meant completely that I am dependent on my mom for getting washed the attires, the wardrobes. Okay, and even the next thing is that if I wanna have water, if I wanna quench my thirst, so very firstly I would try to call my mom. And in addition to, you know what, the thing is that after calling the mom, okay, there is one participant. Earlier it was none. Okay, I was waiting for you. Topic समझ नहीं आया. You came late. You have come late. Okay, you have come late today. And let me familiarize you with the topic. The topic is dependence. To depend upon someone for getting the work done. Okay, for instance, okay, let me say something once again. Let me say all those things once again. For instance, if I want to have water, so if I would try to call my mom for getting the water, so what it meant? It meant that I am completely dependent on my mom for getting the water, or even for quenching my thirst. Okay, very secondly, if I want the fresh attires, the washed attires, it meant clothes. Okay, the clothes which you wear, even the robes, wardrobes, stuffs, Okay, these all meant clothes. So if I want the fresh and even the washed clothes and the tires, okay, and so for that, if I would try to call my mom for washing the tires for me, so what it meant? It meant that I am completely dependent on my mom for getting washed the tires, for putting on purposes, for wearing purposes. Okay, and the next thing is that if I want to go to the school, so if I would like to hire a bus, and so it meant that I'm completely dependent on the bus for going to the school. And if one day according to me, incidentally or by chance, if the bus is absent for a day, like for Monday or Tuesday or any day, okay, apart from Sunday, as Sunday is a holiday, okay, and so the thing is that if the bus absence one day, so then unfortunately I would be unable to go to the school. So what it meant that I am completely dependent on the bus. If the bus would not come, so then I would not go to the school. Simple. And why the Sunday? Why Sunday is the holiday? As very firstly, we people work 24/7. Okay, we people work all day long. We do some tasks like eating food, drinking water, and washing the tires, even washing the dishes in the utensil, in the wash basin, and even using mobile, that was a work. Going to the school, college, or office, or gonna for a job, or going for a job, not gonna for a job, going for a job. So these are all the tasks. Even thinking something, that too is a task. So it means that we work all day long. We catch up on one activity from the other activity, from another activity as well. Okay, and we do the activities one by one, okay, step by step as well. And so, you know what? As a matter of fact, according to me, we need rest for one day due to the hard work. And so Sunday, that is a holiday for each and every one. Okay, and especially for schools and colleges, but especially in Sundays, the examinations like the NDA and some other competitive examinations takes place. Okay, and according to me, that takes place so as to not disturb the other examinations, especially the examinations of the 12th grade, 12th board, or even the 10th board as well. That's the fact. And furthermore, the next thing is that if I wanna open the door, so if I would like to call my younger sister for opening the door, and then she would open the door, so it meant that I'm dependent on her. Okay, and if she would not try to open the door, then I too would not try to open the door, as I'm lazy in nature. So it meant that I'm completely dependent on her. Okay, very firstly, if I want data on my mobile, so I'm completely dependent on the company. If the company would give me, then I would use that one. I can't avoid company. It meant that I am dependent on the company and I can't avoid getting dependent on the company. I can't avoid company, it meant. Okay, company, very firstly, company, it meant okay, blue eyes. Okay, very firstly, you know what, Mr. Beast. I'm talking about Mr. Beast. There is a channel on YouTube named Mr. Beast, and that is the top best channel. Okay, and now the subscribers, they are declining, and the number that is 6th or 7th according to the subscribers, and even quite earlier, according to me, Mr. Beast topped the subscribers, topped the ranking of the subscribers, and even in his thumbnail, what he uses, what he uses, he uses the unrealistic things. Even he uses, according to me, he uses different sorts of awesome things. And even I caught sight at one of his thumbnails, and there he was having green eyes. And then I aspired for changing the color of my eyes, really. And in addition to, you know what, I wanted this, that my face that should look elegant one, dainty one, good looking one. And so with the use of the U Face Studio app, I just give a good complexion to my face, even the good eyebrows, eyelashes, and full makeup, full face makeup. Okay, and I just brood over. I just think at this that due to this I would be getting more and more viewers and subscribers. That's the fact. And even in order to make the thumbnail the eye-catching one, I just try my level best to do the changes with the use of my photos, my pics. Okay, and even it hardly takes 2 minutes or less than that, not more than that. Okay, and in addition to the way and the manner in which I make the thumbnail, that is the easiest one. Okay, it takes me short span of time, even less than 4 minutes, really, even according to me less than 3 minutes as well. Okay, very firstly, earlier, according to me, someone's echo, especially in the January month, especially at the Happy New Year day, 1st January. I didn't know about how to upload the videos on YouTube. I didn't know about thumbnail. I didn't know what is thumbnail and what is the use of thumbnail. I didn't know about tags, description, and title as well. I didn't know about everything of YouTube. Then I learned, really. I learned from YouTube itself about how to upload the videos on YouTube. Even one of my neighbors told me that thumbnail is the wallpaper of the videos that comes at the earliest of watching out the videos. So then I learned each and everything. And I thought that if I would try to disclose these things, basic things or basic secrets to anyone, so then I thought this, that the people would try to poke fun at me, even mock at me due to being foolish. Okay, let it be. And very firstly, today I am rudely shaken by someone. Someone hurted me greatly and it touched my heart greatly, due to which I am crestfallen, really. And even that guy told me that that guy wanted to make the relations, even wanna make the relations strained one. Okay, let it be. It so happened due to the parents, even due to the. Sure, what happened with you? Okay. Very firstly, I'm having a friend, a secret friend. Okay. And as a matter of fact, I like talking to that guy quite much. Okay, and in addition to, the thing is that today I just called up that guy, and okay, so let it be. I'm not feeling good right away. Okay, so that guy told me this, that I can't talk to you anymore due to my parents, as they told me straight that not to talk to you anymore. I asked the reasons. I asked all the reasons behind that. So then the guy told me this, that the fact is that since I'm studying and I'm studying hard for the competitive examinations, and so I can't spend any moment of time on you or even for you. And even the caste difference, that was the main hurdle. So now you can understand. And even the parents, they caught sight at the messages which I texted, which I sent, and so then the guy was caught in the act of getting the messages from a girl. Now you can understand. And so then today I got the warning, which is that I can't be in contact with the guy, with that same guy, and so then I packed it early. Even I came in contact with the guy when I was in grade 12th. Okay, now you can ask me questions. You can ask me questions. Okay. Have you understood what I said? Okay. Now you can understand about the relations pretty well. Okay. And very firstly, the relationship that was the pretty closed one. You can ask me any question. Okay, let me say about okay, so let me say about the doctors, teachers. Okay, it's happened as even you know what, during the examinations, but I would not leave that guy really. I would try to do something great. You know what, the thing is that during the examinations, that guy was sitting just behind me, and I used to talk to him. I used to ask him about the marks of the previous exams, as the exams they were online, so we used to get the marks on our own mobile. Okay, as it was the time of the pandemic. Okay, so the online examinations came even in the school hall, the school examination hall, and so that guy was sitting behind me. I used to ask him the questions. I used to ask the questions, and that guy used to tell me the answers, and I used to tell him the answers of some of the Hindi questions, and so on. And even that guy used to tell me the marks, okay, which that guy used to get in the examinations, and I too used to disclose my marks. And furthermore, you know what? As a matter of fact, the thing is that then I used to WhatsApp. I used to use WhatsApp for texting purposes, even for especially for just getting to know more about the guy. And even I used to use WhatsApp for a couple of hours and consistently. A couple of hours, it meant 2 hours continually, really, and even on the regular basis. After studying hard on academics, I used to just spend a couple of hours, 2 hours for him, and thereby our friendship grew. And initially, that guy wasn't considering me as a friend, but later on, that guy used to consider me as a friend. As it was hard to him to believe that he has got a girlfriend, really. And in addition to the hidden fact is that even during the board examinations, I was sitting quite far to that guy, and nevertheless, notwithstanding, that guy used to stare at me for over time, and especially during the examinations, before the examinations, and after the examinations. And even after the examinations, after getting into the residence, I used to just call up that guy, and even I used to propose. Okay, that guy too used to propose me. And furthermore, you know what? As a matter of fact, it so happened as you know what? Since we were the opposite genders, so that guy got attracted towards me, and even that guy used to explore me, find me in the school campus as well during the school days. And even that guy wanted to play holy with me. Even, you know what? After 2 months of the friendship, that guy used to, yes, even that guy, after a couple of months, after 2 months of the friendship, that guy used to propose me, and even over the WhatsApp. Okay, and I used to promise that guy for nuptial. I already said about nuptial. I used to relate the meaning of nuptial to you. Do you know? If you know, that tell me. You can tell me the meaning of that. Just tell me. I don't want to relate the meaning of that. Okay, no, that's marriage. I told you earlier. Okay, so as I assured that guy I assured that guy for marriage. So that guy, the thing is that then that guy proposed me. Okay, and as a matter of fact, बहुत आगे चल गया था क्या? हाँ, that's the fact. Then after that, the birthday came. The birthday of the opposite party came. Okay, and then the opposite party asked for contact. The you can understand that one, the physical one, and then you can understand. We talked about everything, no doubt. And then today I got to know about the views of. But earlier as well, that guy was serious. Really, even now that guy is serious. Come after degree. Okay, very firstly, that guy is preparing for the NEET examination in Kota, and so the wish is becoming a doctor, and even the thing is that I asked him that could I call you after some years, like when you would turn 40 years or even later than that. But then that guy used to make up excuses like caste and some other. But I would call up that guy today. I would try to convince that guy. There are 2 viewers. Okay, let me summarize it with the very second topic. The very second topic of mine, that is completely about doctors. The doctors, even lawyers and teachers. They are running their business. They are doing the work for money. Stream private Cardina Soda tea. Okay, very firstly, if I would try to private the stream, so then would I be getting the watch hours, the watch hour time? Just tell me, would I be getting watch hour time? I would be private. You are saying right. Okay, you can ask me questions. Okay, here is merely one viewer. Is that you? Okay, I would private the stream so I can tell you something more. Okay, just tell you, is it only you or someone else? Okay. Okay. Then see this, listen to me. That guy, you know what, as a matter of fact, our relationships used to go quite much high, as I used to talk to that guy for 90 minutes. It meant for 1 hour and half an hour continually without stopping, really, and especially over telephone call. Okay, over phone call, and for WhatsApp I used to talk to that guy for 2 hours without waiting. And in addition to, the fact is that you know what, the thing is that during the board examinations he thought that we would be getting the babies after the marriage, and even he taught me about sexual related things over telephone. As I got unaware, I was not having much more knowledge regarding that one. And even the moment when I said to him that I don't know about this, so then he said me this, that you are so much holy, innocent. And in addition to, the fact is that I would try to do something. I would not leave him. Even I know well versed that what he said to me. He said to me that he can't live without me. He can't afford to lose me. Even he told me this that he can't breathe without me. He told me this that he loved me infinity and even in the whole universe. Every time he used to propose me over the call and he used to say this that he loves me more as compared I love him. So then how can I leave him? Okay, you can ask me the questions if you would like.